Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, I got a chance to check out the recent SEAdLINNG Endeavour 2023 show that took place at Korakuen Hall, and I wanted to get on here and give my review of the matches. But, as usual, before we get started, be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty for an awesome lineup of video game-themed makeup and cosmetic products. And if you see something you like and want to make a purchase, be sure to use the promo code BlitzballChamp, and you can get 10% off of your order. So, be sure to check that out. Okay. SEAdLINNG Endeavour 2023. This took place this past Sunday, April 30th. And this was at Korakuen Hall. And this was a pretty decent show. I can't say that it was better than the recent Diana show that I saw, but this was still a pretty decent show. So, we had 5 matches on the card. And you know what? I definitely, for the most part, I like the talent that was booked. Although some areas were kind of weak in a few of the matches. And I will, I'll go into a little detail what I mean as I go through this review. But it could have definitely been better. But let's go ahead and get started. So, started off with a trios. Started off with a trios match. We had the team of Hanako, Nakamori, Ryo Mizunami, and Hiroyo Matsumoto taking on the team of Misa, Kagura, Riko, Kawahata, and Itsuki, Aoki. Thought this match was definitely great. Both teams looked really strong. It was kind of more of a veteran team versus, the much younger, a little less experienced team. And it was great. It was definitely great back and forth. Both teams looked really solid. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Hiroyo Matsumoto, Lady Godzilla, Lady Destroyer herself, who I've met. Of course, Ryo Mizunami, Anaki, very familiar with. Misa Kagura from JTO, very familiar with. Riko Kawahata, although it sucks I didn't get to see her do her pre-match dance. Didn't have much time, but oh well. Itsuki Aoki, seen a couple of times as well. But both teams look really solid. Could have gone either way overall. But Ryo Mizunami ends up getting the victory for her team after hitting and pinning Riko Kawahata with the with kind of like an Emerald Flosion sort of move. It was very similar, but put her away with that, covered her for the 1-2-3. And then, of course, after the match, they started brawling a little bit. Riko Kawahata kept slapping Ryo Mizunami a bunch of times, and the others kind of brawled for a little bit. So had a little scuffle after the match. I felt like Riko Kawahata was a little salty after that defeat. But otherwise, good opening match. Okay, next up, we had a singles match. We had Amazon versus Mikami. Now, I'm not going to say this match was terrible, but the pacing of it, I felt, was very inconsistent. Thought it was very inconsistent. But I just felt like it could have been a much better match. But the pacing I felt was all over the place and felt mostly slow throughout the match. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I don't know. I thought the match was okay. Wasn't really a memorable match in a positive way. But Mikami gets the victory after hitting 2 back-to-back Swanton bombs on Amazon. Went for the pin. It looked like she got the shoulder up. I could have sworn she got the shoulder up and that was like a botched pin. But referee made the 3 count, so it's as legit as can be. And of course they shook hands and hugged afterwards. Because I mean they're friends, so it's all cool. Okay, next up, we had ourselves a high-speed match. We had a triple threat high-speed match. Of course, this featured Taiyo Natsuki as the ref. Of course, you know, known for her high speed, was a former high-speed champion back in Stardom. She was the first high-speed champion. But yes, she was the special referee for this match, which pretty much in SEAdLINNG's, whenever they have high-speed matches, she's pretty much the referee for those matches. And she usually does a double count, 1, 2, before she does a 3. That's how she does it. But yeah, so this high-speed match, triple threat, we had Momono versus Kakeru Sekiguchi versus La Pidita. Of course, La Pidita, I believe, was in the last couple of high-speed matches that I saw on the last couple of SEAdLINNG shows that I watch. And usually La Pidita is the winner, or on the winning side. But this was a very entertaining match. Definitely showcased high speed. I was very impressed with Momono. She was definitely cooking in this match. You know, not to take anything away from Kakeru Sekiguchi or La Pidita, but Momono was definitely cooking in this match. And of course, you know, Taiyo Natsuki, you know, got involved as well. You know, got to see her run some high-speed spots in this match, which she usually does. So that wasn't really a surprise. But it was a very entertaining match. Very entertaining match. Not to mention La Pidita had a very long entrance. I mean, she came through the crowd, was dancing and strutting and twerking and, you know, all of the above. Her hips definitely didn't lie. Honestly, I was a little shocked that La Pidita wasn't one of the final ones remaining in this match. So what happened was both Mio and Kakeru pinned La Pidita pretty much at the same time, which the ref counted her pin and had her leave the ring, and then it pretty much came down to Momono versus Kakeru Sekiguchi to finish it off. So I like the way that they did that. I thought that was pretty unique. Because I thought it was just I didn't think it was originally an elimination style high speed match, but because both ladies pinned the other together at the same time, you know, with her shoulders held down, makes sense. So Momono and Kakeru Sekiguchi were the remaining two. They went at it, but Mio ended up pinning Kakeru after she did like a springboard into a pinning combination to pin Kakeru for the 1, 2, 3, and Momono picks up the victory in this high-speed match. And honestly, that doesn't surprise me because she was cooking throughout the match. She was definitely cooking. So, definitely a very entertaining match. Alrighty. Next up, we had a tag team match. We had the team of the current Beyond the Sea tag team champions. This was a non-title match, but ASUKA and Makoto taking on the team of Sumire, Natsu, and Maya Yukihi. Of course, Sumire, Natsu, Maya Yukihi, part of the recent Nomads show, the one that Jungle Kiona had before she decided to go on hiatus. And this was definitely, this was a good match. Both good in quality and entertaining as well. Taiyo Natsuki was ringside for this match because oh my god. So they showed a clip before this match of just two different occasions of Sumire Natsu pretty much rubbing her crotch in Taiyo Natsuki's face repeatedly. I think one was in a karaoke bar, and then the other time was in Sumire's bar, her own, the bar that she owns. And then there was a couple of spots during this match where I think there was one where Sumire Natsu had Taiyo Natsuki outside in the crowd, like on one of the railings, and just began grinding her crotch in her face. I mean, just all up in her face. Like, I guess I'm under the impression that while Sumire Natsu is gorgeous and all that, I guess the gimmick is that she has a dirty cooch, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'll let y'all be the judge of that. But it was pretty funny. But this was a very entertaining match, and of course Maya Yukihi gotten her spots as well. But yeah, this was definitely a very entertaining match, and I really liked the finish of this match. The finish was actually really cool, as Makoto pinned Sumire Natsu after her and ASUKA hit her with a super kick Death Valley driver combo. Of course, ASUKA with the super kick to the side of the head, and then right into the second part of the Death Valley driver. So pretty cool double team finisher there from ASUKA and Makoto. And like I said, they're your current Beyond the Sea tag team champions. But yeah, they pick up the victory in this match. There was also a random spot in this match where I guess they had some sort of cloth and they kept rubbing it in Sumire's face and head. It was weird. It was really weird. It was a good match, but it was weirdly entertaining, especially with, Sumire, shoving her crotch in Taiyo's face a bunch of times. And she even tried to prevent the Bronco Buster from happening a couple of times, but she ended up suffering for it outside of the ring. So, yeah. Oh, man. And then, the main event of SEAdLINNG Endeavour 2023 came down to a tag team match. We had the team of Riko, Kaiju, and Ayame Sasamura taking on the powerhouse team of Arisa Nakajima, who's the current Beyond the Sea single champion, and Marvelous's Takumi Iroha. That's right. Nakajima and Iroha teamed up for this match. And I have to give Rico and Ayame credit. They got on the offensive pretty early, and they really brought their A game in this match. Showed a lot of resilience as well. I mean, especially taking a lot of the strikes and punishment from Takumi Iroha. I know Arisa Nakajima did some taunting as well as get her offense in. But one would think that this match was going to be one-sided, but Riko, Kaiju, and Ayame Sasamura showed a lot of fighting spirit. And we have to remember, Ayame Sasamura recently had a title shot against Arisa Nakajima. She came close, but was not able to defeat her. But little did we know that Ayame Sasamura would get a little bit of payback in this match. But yes, this was a phenomenal match. And like I said, even there was a time where Arisa hit the Dragon Suplex, but pin got broken up. And they were just... the underdogs were taking everything that Arisa and Takumi were dishing out. But it all came down to an unfortunate kick from Takumi that mistakenly hit Arisa in the head. Of course, Ayame ducked out of the way and was able to roll up Arisa with a schoolgirl with a bridge and got the 1, 2, 3. And Riko, Kaiju, and Ayame Sasamura pull off the upset victory over Arisa, Nakajima, and Takumi Iroha. Yo, that's a big upset. Not only that, Ayame pinned the Beyond the Sea single champion Arisa. So, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if this leaves an opening for Ayame Sasamura to perhaps get a future rematch against Arisa Nakajima. I mean, I know this was a tag team match, but I mean, I would have no problem with them running it back. You know, Arisa defend the title against Ayame Sasamura. I wouldn't mind a run back. I wouldn't mind. But yeah, definitely something to keep an eye out for. It could happen, but a big, huge victory for Riko, Kaiju, and Ayame Sasamura, defeating the powerhouse team of Arisa Nakajima and Takumi Iroha. Very big upset. But overall, pretty good show. Pretty good show overall. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect next, but I enjoyed the show. It was worth watching, for sure. But that's pretty much all that I got. Like I said, don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And let me know what your thoughts are. Those that watch this show, let me know what your thoughts are on the matches. Did you enjoy the matches? What'd you think? But that concludes this Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening and day tomorrow. And I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace out.